Hey, what's up, Internet? This is Matt Ovla with your 3 thoughts for the week of June 28th, 2010. All right, thought number 1 on behalf of designers all across the world. Dear clients, the photos you take yourself, they suck. Well, not always, not 100% of the time, but most of the time what you're giving us isn't very good. And me, your graphic designer, has to take your not so good photos and I have to make them pretty. So we're going to give you a couple really quick pieces of advice to help you take some better photos yourself. The first one is careful with that flash. The flash, when you use it, it bounces light. And what happens if you take the flash and you shoot a picture of someone and they're next to a wall, what you get is a crazy shadow behind them. And you end up getting pictures that look like this guy. Yes, you need to use a flash sometimes, but if you can get away with not using a flash and you can use the light you have available, that's actually optimum. What you want to do is you want to try and shoot whenever you have a lot of light in your room. So if that means that you have a room and it shoots well in the daytime and you get a lot of light in there, shoot during the daytime. Use as much ambient light as possible. You want to get as much light. Your camera works better when it has light. And the last little bit of advice is, just because your card on your camera says that you can take 10,000 pictures doesn't mean that that's a good thing. What we as your designers really want is we want the biggest file size with the least amount of compression. So turn your cameras to take the least amount of photos on your card. That usually means that we're getting the best quality photograph possible, because we can always knock down the size to use them on the web, but we can never make them any bigger. So shoot at the highest quality settings. All right, thought number 2. This one's about professional headshots. So you can see we're staying on the photography theme for this week. When you're doing business, whether you're doing a lot of internet business or you're doing business that's not on the internet, it's still really important that you have a good professional headshot. Business and business relationships really are about trust. And when you have a professional headshot that doesn't make you look sketchy, that really helps to reinforce that trust with your potential audience. So whether you're using your photos for the internet, for your LinkedIn profiles, or Twitter, or Facebook, or wherever you may be on the internet, or your homepage, or you're using that in your brochure or your business cards, wherever it may be, it's really important that you go out and you get yourself a professional headshot, not the kind that you shoot with your camera phone or your 10 megapixel point and shoot. Go and hire a professional. They have lighting, they have backdrops, they're going to know how to make you look good. And they're going to earn that trust with your potential clients. So run out, get yourself a headshot. All right, and thought number 3. Basically, it all sums down to this. It's hire a professional. It's really important that you get professional photography. A lot of photographers, when you work with them, they will give you all the files and you will own them. So whether you're shooting pictures of your product, of your building, your headshot, whatever it is, you own those photos. They belong to you. It is custom. It is all you and your brand. So hire a photographer. If you're here local, south of Boston, who we use, and I would totally say go check him out, is Newt Photography. We'll put his link to his website in the show notes. Really good guy. He did all of our headshots, and we have him do a lot of our photography, and he's just really fun to work with and a great guy. So go check out newtphotography.com, and thank you for watching this week's edition of 3 Thoughts.